Hey there, fellow Americans. Before you skip this video, I need you to stop what you're doing because what I'm about to share could put thousands of dollars in your pocket within the next few weeks. That's right, we're talking about the groundbreaking July 2025 stimulus package that the IRS just confirmed. And trust me, this is bigger than anything we've seen before. I'm talking about a whopping $6,500 preloaded stimulus via express cards plus an additional $2,200 auto deposit for SSA, SSI, and SSDI recipients. And the best part, the money is already starting to roll out. If you've been struggling to keep up with bills or just need some extra financial cushion, this video could be a game changer for you and your family. I've spent the last 48 hours diving deep into the official documentation, speaking with IRS representatives, and gathering all the crucial information you need to know about these payments. So grab a pen and paper, because you won't want to miss a single detail. Let me break down what's happening right now across the country. Millions of Americans are about to receive substantial financial support through this new federal initiative. The government has recognized the ongoing economic challenges many families face, and they're responding with one of the most comprehensive stimulus packages we've seen in recent years. This isn't just another temporary relief measure, this is a carefully structured program designed to provide meaningful support to those who need it most. Now, let's talk about what makes this stimulus package different from previous ones. First off, the government is using a dual distribution approach. They're implementing both the express card system and direct deposits to ensure faster delivery of funds to eligible recipients. This means no more lengthy waiting periods or checking your bank account every day for weeks on end. The express cards are being preloaded with $6,500, and they're being distributed based on a carefully planned rollout schedule that I'll explain in detail. For those receiving Social Security benefits, whether it's SSA, SSI, or SSDI, there's an additional automatic deposit of $2,200 coming your way. This is separate from your regular monthly benefits and won't affect your existing payments. The IRS has streamlined the process, meaning if you're already in the system, you won't need to take any additional steps to receive these funds. However, there are some important details about eligibility and timing that you absolutely need to know. One of the most exciting aspects of this program is the express card system. These aren't your typical debit cards. They're specially designed government-issued cards that come with some impressive features. You can use them anywhere that accepts major credit cards, withdraw cash at ATMs, and even transfer funds directly to your bank account. The cards are being mailed out in waves, starting with specific regions and expanding across the country over the next few weeks. Let's talk about eligibility because this is where many people get confused. The good news is that the income thresholds for this stimulus package are more generous than previous ones. Single filers earning up to $75,000 annually and joint filers making up to $150,000 will receive the full amount. There's also a gradual phase-out for those earning above these thresholds, meaning even if you make more, you might still qualify for a partial payment. For Social Security recipients, the additional $2,200 payment has its own set of criteria, which I'll explain in detail. One common question I've been getting is about timing. The IRS has already begun processing the first wave of payments, with express cards being mailed out to eligible recipients in the eastern United States. The rollout will continue region by region, with the entire country expected to be covered within the next 6 weeks. For Social Security recipients, the $2,200 auto deposits will begin appearing in accounts as early as next week, with the distribution schedule based on the last 4 digits of your Social Security number. Now, here's something crucial that many people don't realize. Even if you didn't file taxes in the last year, you might still be eligible for these payments. The IRS has set up a special portal for non-filers to submit their information and claim their stimulus funds. This is particularly important for low-income individuals and seniors who aren't typically required to file tax returns. I'll show you exactly how to access this portal and what information you'll need to provide. Let's discuss the verification process because this is where some people might run into issues. When you receive your express card, you'll need to activate it through a secure online portal or by phone. The activation process includes identity verification to prevent fraud, so make sure you have your Social Security number and other identifying information ready. Don't worry, I'll walk you through the entire process step by step. For those receiving Social Security benefits, the verification process is even simpler. Since the Social Security Administration already has your information and payment details, the $2,200 supplement will be automatically deposited into the same account where you receive your regular benefits. However, if you've recently changed banks or want to update your direct deposit information, I'll show you how to do that too. Something that's particularly noteworthy about this stimulus package is the additional support for families with dependents. For each qualifying dependent under the age of 18, families will receive an additional $1,500 on their Express card. This is a significant increase from previous stimulus payments and reflects the government's recognition of the extra financial burden faced by families with children. The Express cards come with some impressive features that you should know about. There are no monthly fees, no minimum balance requirements, and no charges for cash withdrawals at in-network ATMs. You can also use online banking features to track your spending, set up bill payments, and transfer money to other accounts. The cards are protected by chip technology and come with zero liability protection against unauthorized charges. Here's something important that not everyone knows. If you're eligible for both the Express card and the Social Security supplement, you'll receive both payments. They're not mutually exclusive, and receiving one doesn't disqualify you from the other. This means some households could receive a combined total of $8,700 or more when accounting for dependent payments. Let's talk about the timeline for these payments. The IRS has published a detailed distribution schedule based on geographical regions and the last 4 digits of Social Security numbers. I'll share this schedule with you so you can know exactly when to expect your payment. Keep in mind that once the Express cards are mailed, they typically arrive within 5 to 7 business days, and the Social Security supplements will appear in accounts on specific dates based on your Social Security number. One aspect that's particularly helpful is the tracking system the IRS has implemented. You can monitor the status of your Express card through their online portal, which will show you when the card has been processed, mailed, and activated. For the Social Security supplement, you can track the payment through the Social Security Administration's website or mobile app. Now, let's address some common concerns and questions. Many people worry about how these payments might affect their taxes next year. The good news is that these stimulus payments are not considered taxable income. You won't need to report them on your tax return, and they won't affect your tax refund or liability for the upcoming year. Another frequent question is about garnishment protection. Both the Express card funds and the Social Security supplement are protected from most types of garnishment, including private debt collectors. However, they may still be subject to garnishment for child support payments. I'll explain the specific protections in place and what you need to know if you're concerned about garnishment. For those who are currently receiving unemployment benefits, here's some important information. These stimulus payments will not affect your unemployment eligibility or benefit amount. They're considered separate from any unemployment compensation you might be receiving, so you don't need to worry about losing other benefits. Let's talk about some smart ways to use these funds. While everyone's situation is different, I'll share some strategies for maximizing the impact of this stimulus money. Whether you're looking to pay down debt, build an emergency fund, or invest in your future, I'll provide some practical advice for making the most of these payments. The Express cards also come with some special features for emergency situations. If you lose your card or it's stolen, you can quickly freeze it through the online portal or mobile app. Replacement cards are issued free of charge, and any unauthorized transactions are fully covered by the zero liability protection. For Social Security recipients, there's an important detail about the timing of the $2,200 supplement. This payment will not affect the schedule of your regular monthly benefits. You'll continue to receive your normal Social Security payments on the same schedule you're used to, with the stimulus supplement appearing as a separate deposit. One unique aspect of this stimulus package is the focus on financial education and resources. The government has partnered with various organizations to provide free financial counseling and planning services to stimulus recipients. I'll share information about how to access these resources and make the most of this opportunity. For those who might need assistance with the Express card or have questions about their payments, there's a dedicated support system in place. The IRS has established a special hotline for stimulus-related inquiries, and there are also online chat options and in-person assistance available at local IRS offices. I'll provide all the contact information and details about how to get help if you need it. Let's discuss some important deadlines you need to be aware of. While the initial distribution is automatic for most eligible recipients, there are some situations where you might need to take action to ensure you receive your payments. I'll outline these scenarios and the specific deadlines you need to keep in mind. The government has also implemented some new fraud prevention measures with this stimulus package. I'll share important tips for protecting yourself from scams and ensuring you're dealing with legitimate communications from the IRS and Social Security Administration. Remember, government agencies will never call, email, or text you asking for personal information or payment to receive your stimulus funds. For those who might be helping elderly relatives or acting as caretakers, there are special provisions in place. I'll explain how to assist others with activating their express cards and managing their stimulus funds while protecting their interests and maintaining proper documentation. As we wrap up this comprehensive guide to the July 2025 stimulus package, let me remind you of the key points we've covered. We've discussed the $6,500 express card payment, the $2,200 Social Security supplement, eligibility requirements, distribution schedules, and important features of both payment methods. We've also covered the additional support for families with dependents and the various resources available to help you manage and maximize these funds. Remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel for ongoing updates about these payments and other financial news that could impact your wallet. I'll be posting regular updates as new information becomes available, including any changes to distribution schedules or eligibility requirements. In the comments below, let me know if you have any questions about the stimulus package that I haven't addressed in this video. I'll be responding to comments and might even create follow-up videos to address common questions and concerns. Also, share this video with friends and family who might benefit from this information. You could help them access thousands of dollars in stimulus payments they might not know they're eligible for. Thank you for watching, and I hope this information helps you navigate the July 2025 stimulus package successfully. Keep an eye on your mailbox for that express card and your bank account for the Social Security supplement. Here's to better financial times ahead for all of us.